And when you've got the power of code at your fingertips, you can change all the things. Let's see. I think coding is cool. When I do it, I get bored and unmotivated immediately. So how can we fix that for you, announcer? Is it because you really just don't like it, or is it because that's fine. There's no pressure on doing something that you just don't want to do. But is it that you don't have any goal in mind? Because if you don't have any goal in mind, you just say, "Oh, I'm going to code for coding's sake." That's going to be pretty boring. But if you have a goal in mind, so for example, you do an audio podcast with a few friends and you want to do transcripts. And by the way, if anybody had an audio podcast, this is literally the perfect tool for, I mean, I'm describing what I'm doing. I mean, this is not a podcast, but the same thing. If you had a podcast with friends and you wanted to use a tool to be able to transcribe that and then automatically create annotated content posts that have a link to the podcast and a link to the transcription, well, then you know what you need to do and you have a point to jump from A to B to C to D to kind of keep track. Okay, so I think I could do something cool with code, but I just have no goal. Yeah, I hear you. I think that's a tough problem. You just got to be more critical. My wife likes to say complaining is life. And this in a large way is actually true because when we identify things that we dislike, it gives us motivation, hopefully, to change them. And when you've got the power of code at your fingertips, you can change all the things.